Welcome to the Seller Roundtable e-commerce coaching and business strategies with Andy Arnott and Amy Wees.
Most Amazon sellers, and this is what I would say on audits, that most Amazon sellers, and I always tell them to do and advise them about audits. And usually this is pushed aside. They just want to hey, this is my first order. It's a small order. I want to do just an inspection. But my tip is for audits, sometimes you don't even have to do an audit. When you meet a supplier at anywhere, like online or at a trade show, you just ask them a question. I'm working with a third-party QC company. Are you okay before we start doing business that I do an audit at your factory?
And that's a great suggestion. Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like asking them if they're willing to sign an NNN. You
Yes.
know, if they give you, if they say they're not willing to sign an NNN for a unique design, I just walk away, you know.
Yes.
But if they're not willing to do a factory audit, well, that should, or if they swallow and they're like, oh no, then you know something's going on there.
That's
so
right.
I actually asked a supplier when I was at Canton. I was asking them, hey, you know, I want to do this unique design. I want to do this and that. And the last question I asked them is, you know, this is because they said, well, yeah, just go ahead and send us your design. And I said, well, you know, I need you to sign an NNN before it's my design, you know, I own it and I don't want to send it yet. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, send it then. And I took a picture with them before I left. And I'm going and walking through the fair, and I'm at a completely different hall, a completely different level. And the lady that I took a picture with came up to me and asked me to delete the photo from my phone, and then asked me to delete it from my deleted items. And I'm like, okay, so obviously, you know, there was something going on there with that supplier at Canton Fair that they did not want me to have their information, and, you know, for whatever reason. But I think that rings true for what you were saying about, you know, even suppliers that you meet at trade shows, you just don't know. So make sure that you're aware of factory audits, what they entail, inspections, and that you ask those suppliers ahead of time as soon as you start talking. Hey, are you willing to, is it okay if I have a factory audit done? Are you good with that? And a factory that knows that they produce quality products is going to be proud of that. And they're going to say, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You know? So.
I
Awesome.
agree.
Thanks for tuning in. Join us every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for live Q&A and bonus content after the recording at SellerRoundtable.com. Sponsored by the ultimate software tool for Amazon sales and growth, SellerSEO.com and AmazingAtHome.com.